Don't let another chair go empty. It's something you're going to be hearing us sing a lot starting tomorrow morning as our Donate Life Green Chair 24-hour sit-in kicks off. This afternoon, we have Steele with Life Connection of Ohio here to explain to us the meaning behind it all. Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you.
We'll be seeing a lot of you here in the next day.
Yes, this is just a short trip for me here today. I will be in it for the long haul starting tomorrow morning.
But I came prepared dressed as the couch, the chair today.
You did. I know.
You know, this is something that we look forward to every year here at WTOL 11, our green chair sit-in. What, 15 years?
Yes,
wow.
It's the 15th annual. It's hard to believe. I mean, when you think of all the stories that you all have allowed us to share over the years, it's really incredible. You know, so many donor families who come to this event every year to honor their loved one for the gift that they were able to give through organ donation, and so many recipients who are so grateful to literally be alive because of that gift.
Right. So the whole point is we can't let that chair go empty because unfortunately we know in reality people are dying, unfortunately, before they get that life-saving gift.
Right. There's about 16 people every day who die waiting for that second chance at life. So like you said, the kind of tagline of our Green Chair campaign is don't let another chair go empty. So encouraging more people to think about donation, potentially make that step and register as donors means there will be fewer empty chairs since there are those people who die every day waiting, and one person has the incredible ability to save 8 lives through organ donation.
Wow. Yeah, it's really something, and we will be hearing all of these really heartfelt stories starting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So you'll be with us on Good Day tomorrow just to kick everything off. But year after year, we do hear these stories about, I got to do this with my grandkids, or I got to do that with my kids. Or, and then you have the folks on the other side of it who are saying, you know what, I am so grateful that my loved one is living on and gave someone else a chance.
Exactly. It's just an incredible gift. And these families, our donor families, are just so strong to be able to share these stories. And like you said, they're so proud that their loved one was able to give that gift. And unfortunately, you know, with organ donation, the first step is tragedy. Yeah. These families are not expecting to lose their loved one, but because that person registered or the family made that decision on their loved one's behalf, they're able to literally live on in these incredibly grateful recipients. And like you said, you know, we have people of all ages from all places who are able to, you know, young people are able to be normal kids. You know, we had last year, one of our live interviews last year was a 5-year-old heart recipient who, you know, has her whole life ahead of her.
So wonderful.
And then you interviewed a couple people just last week who are celebrating 25 years with their kidney transplants this year, which is an incredible milestone.
Yeah, you'll see that story tonight at 5:30. 25 years, and you know, they're doing so well, and they're so grateful, and the things that they would not have been able to do is, you know, so it's to look. You know, a lot of people have those questions though, and that's part of the reason why we're doing this as well, just to raise that awareness. You talk through any misconceptions there might be, because some people go, well, maybe they won't work as hard to save me if I registered to be an organ donor. We know that is just not true.
Absolutely. I think the educational component is one of my favorites of it as well, because, you know, through these stories, you hear what actually happens with donation and what the reality is. So like you just mentioned, you know, people, if they're afraid, okay, I say yes on my license, but wait, what happens if something happens to me and I'm in the hospital? Are they going to know I'm a donor, and is that going to impact my medical care? And the answer is absolutely it will not. So
regardless of what the TV shows say.
Exactly. Some of those medical drama shows don't let the facts get in the way of a good dramatic story, but the reality is that, of course, every effort will be made to save that person. Any doctor, any nurse in that hospital, that's all they're concerned with. They don't know whether that person is a registered donor, and they don't care. So that's the way it should be. And if that person, if they've done everything they could to try to save them and they do pass away, that's when that care is transferred to an organization like Life Connection of Ohio. And again, if that person is a registered donor or their family makes that decision, then we're able to hopefully carry out those wishes and allow them to live on.
And another thing that in the interviews that I did with the kidney recipients, they said one wonderful thing about Life Connection is this family. It's not a family you ever choose to really join, but it is this wonderful support system. And so donor families can know that too, and you all walk them through, and it's a difficult, clearly a very difficult time, but they have some support there.
It is, absolutely. And seeing events like this and seeing people come together and meet each other and share their stories and create these lifelong friendships, you know, recipients and donor families. And you mentioned our donor families especially. We have an aftercare program, so we take care of these families, and we're here for them, and any support that they need, we're right there. So we have that official program, and then of course encourage them after that program to join our volunteer family for continuous support and opportunities to honor and remember their loved one.
And that includes our Green Chair sit-in.
It sure does.
Tomorrow, starting at 9 in the morning. In the meantime, people want to get some more information. Of course, you have all of that on your website.
We do. Lifeconnection.org is the place to be. So any questions you have about donation, a lot of them could be answered on that website. If they're not, feel free to reach out to us as well. We're always here as a resource. But I think my favorite part of the website is what we're going to be experiencing the next couple days. And that's those really incredible stories about people in our community who've been forever impacted by this amazing gift of donation.
Well, we look forward to another great day, full 24 hours. You'll be pretty tired by the end of it, but we like that.
It's always a good one.
Kara, thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you.